Assalamu alaikum, everybody. If you don't know what that means, it literally just means peace be with you in Arabic. So whether you're Muslim or you're not, I hope you have some peace with you. This video is super special to me, all right? It is a self-documentation of Ramadan 2026, okay? I had meant it to be this nice big spectacle in my early works on my YouTube channel. I wanted there to be multiple mini vlogs that I was going to drop weekly, and then it was going to culminate into, you know, this cool big project. And life got to me, all right? Trying to balance all that with work, coaching, and just personal stuff. I wasn't able to find time to edit videos. So now it is April 1st, a little over 10 days past the conclusion of Ramadan 2026, and I have all these clips of my experiences from the past 36 plus days. It was definitely a great spiritual journey. It was one of my most difficult, if not my most difficult Ramadans that I've experienced yet. And I'm so grateful that it was like that. To be truthful with you, we're gonna reverse to mid-February, okay? When Ramadan started, and we're gonna go from there. And you're gonna see this little progression of me through almost 40 days actually. And once we get to the conclusion, we'll be right back here, and that will mark the end. So I hope you stick around to the end of the video and really live this with me, because it was like I said, it was challenging, but man, it was a blessed month, and I was around a lot of great people throughout the process. So super fun and super grateful for it all, everything. So I'll see you back in February. So it was day 3 of Ramadan. It's my 4th day fasting though, because it started too early. I went off based on when Saudi Arabia started it, because that's kind of like home base. And I didn't realize we hadn't actually started it by us in the US. So I've had a cough that I haven't been able to shake since January 17th now. So it's literally February 21st. It's been over a month of being sick. I've never been sick for this long, and I don't know, just on top of everything, on top of doing grad school, working full-time, coaching, I can't complain though. Like, this is pretty much the life I had asked for. I don't know, the days are kind of tough, man. Like, I'm tired. I go to sleep tired, I wake up tired a lot of the days. I'm not sleeping enough. Oh my God. Yeah. It's 7:46 a.m. Friday the 27th. Unfortunately, I'm not fasting today. I'm actually super disappointed in that too. I've been on a streak of like 5 years. I'm not missing any fasting days during Ramadan, and here I am today. I could not take it. I was throwing up last night. I just haven't had time to truly recover between everything I'm doing. It's been difficult, to say the least. And you technically get an exemption if you're sick and you deem it sick enough that it's harming your health more than helping it. And the reason I kept pushing through it, I think my intentions were well. There are probably millions, maybe even billions of people out there fasting around the world who would love to have my struggle and still fast. Meaning they're going through much more difficult things in their life and they're still fasting. So for me, like the children of Gaza, so for me, it was like, I have to fast. Like, this isn't that huge of an excuse. It's a mercy given that, hey, if you're sick, don't fast, all right? You know, at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a practice that's meant to help your soul, to help your health. So if you're doing the opposite, it's, you know, counterintuitive. Anyway, it's just crazy because there was a time in life where I was praying for these days, you know, when Ramadan was in the summer. Guess what? Now I miss the older days. I miss the summer Ramadans, and they're not gonna come back for a while now. It's an interesting dichotomy in life sometimes, where you pray and wish for a time to come, and then when that time comes, you're back to wishing you were at where you used to be, you know? All right, it's 8:40, so the first session of the conference is pretty much already done. So we just got here. We're about like a 5-minute drive away But we gotta take this shuttle bus there, so yeah.
Hang out at your house.
Okay, it's officially March now, Sunday, March 1st to be exact. Ramadan should be ending around March 18th, March 19th, and then I gotta fast a week more after that because I gotta make up a day. Hopefully I don't have any more days to make up. I'm feeling a little better, but still throwing up a lot of phlegm last night. Very busy Friday and Saturday. I didn't really get to relax much, and I have a lot to get done today. So I'm calling out sick for tomorrow. I don't have a whole lot to get through in the classroom anymore, so the lesson plans will be pretty easy this week. If I haven't made it clear yet, this is probably the most difficult Ramadan I've experienced, just with this sickness happening. And at the same time, I can't help but thank God for it, thank Allah for it. Maybe it's some type of cope, but for me, I try to interpret it as in some type of way of, it's a punishment of some sort in this temporary life. Like, it's, in simple terms, it's my karma. Maybe it's making up for something that I've done. And what better time to make up for past mistakes or past wrongdoings than the month of Ramadan, right? So that's the way I'm choosing to look at it. It's a pain, it's a struggle. Very low on sleep a lot of these days. Hard to breathe. But at the same time, like I said earlier, there are people who would give anything to have my position where I'm at in terms of my struggle with fasting. So who am I to complain? Who am I to cut corners and make excuses? I'm going to try to go to Tarawih tonight. We'll see how things line up. Another reason I got to take off work tomorrow is I think the stress and the lack of sleep is getting to me. Like I said, when I first got in the doctor's office the other day, like my blood pressure was at 170 over 90. I'm usually in a healthy range, so that was crazy. So all right, it's Friday, March 6th. I'm actually feeling a lot better now. Tonight's gonna be fun, hopefully. Going out with the boys to Iftar, then Tarawih, and then we're gonna get a late night lift in. So we're running late to the Iftar right now. Actually, my one homie, Ismail, is supposed to be picking me up. But yeah, so we're heading out right now. I'm putting together a compilation of videos that I'm gonna put together towards the end of Ramadan. Call it the 37-day fast. So I'm gonna do the 6 days of Shawwal, and then I had that day where I kind of started early because I went by Saudi time.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I was gonna go 40 because I don't know, 40 sounds cool. Like the 40 days on Mount Sinai and Jesus 40 days in the desert, but where are you guys hooping at?
I think the warehouse in Norfolk, but I'm not going anywhere, dude. I messed up my knee yesterday.
Bro, you're always...
But this one's weird because so we're playing volleyball, and then I went for a dig, when you dive for it.
Yeah.
And my knee, my kneecap straight up just hit the floor, and it was really hard. I landed right on it, and it was like a bruise, like a Charlie horse, but it wasn't bad yesterday. I kept playing on it, but now I woke up this morning and it's insane. It's hard for prayer too.
What?
Yeah.
Mashallah, man.
You're getting married?
Yeah.
How'd you find her? Wait. How'd you meet?
How'd you find it?
Babe, what do you want?
Chicken shawarma.
What about you?
Chicken wrap.
I want to make it half and half. Do that for you. Half chicken and half. Yeah, well, half chicken, half lamb. Got you. You go with the tahini, onions, and tomatoes. Everything. Bro, do you want this as a meal or just a sandwich? Meal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you had to see, but. Say it again?
You have any advice for the young Muslim brothers who are trying to get married like you?
Everything will happen in your own time.
Oh, okay.
Advice.
Oh, what's your advice?
My advice is be proactive with it. As in, you should definitely reach out to your parents, make sure that they're reaching out to other parents so that you can get put on. You know, there's only so much that you can do as an individual. You can be blinded by love. Your parents are more objective, they're more logical. Your mom will find the best girl for you. Vice versa, even with a girl, she'll find the best guy for you. So think objectively, think, can I live with this person long term? But don't be blinded by love and your feelings, you know, where you neglect the red flags. Trust your parents.
How long you and your wife been together?
Yeah, I'm sitting over here.
What's the point?
Huh?
What's the point of this? It's
It
so
was light.
expensive.
It was late.
It's so
my
expensive.
brother worked at Apple,
Oh, okay.
so I got the.
I'll go to, what's it called?
Morocco.
Morocco. Japan?
It's Yemeni actually.
Try it.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
You want this one? Yeah, give me his phone number. You want to split it?
I've never posted on.
It depends on your job. Like, I want to do movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh God, that would do millions. That would do millions.
should do
I
like-
follow like a midget on TikTok, or I used to, and he makes millions, bro. There's a midget teacher and like a Gen Z teacher I follow. Special ed teacher, they for sure make money, bro. Everyone's eccentric stuff.
This is what's coming to mind now. We focus a lot on our relationship with Allah, and that's very important. And while we're focusing on that, sometimes we might get distracted, or maybe not. We get tired, and then the depth of it is slipping away. Also focus on building your Jannah. When every ibadah that you do, every subhanallah you say, imagine what's happening in Jannah.
Like I said, I've been. This Ramadan's been it felt a little off for me. I've been trying my best, and I've been struggling to keep my faith tight, and focused up on what I need to focus on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there were moments tonight where I just wanted to get out, and I kind of had to push through. It was annoying. Those kind of running thoughts where I'm like, man, I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out of here. I was trying to not let those thoughts sink. And all I could say was, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Because as of lately, like I just feel like I have to do stuff for everybody else, and I want to do something for me, And that's just kind of patience and humility and being unselfish has been the big themes for me during this Ramadan. Just trying to let all three of those just sink and, do things for a being that's infinitely times more greater than anybody on earth. So, yeah, it was a good day nonetheless. I got to see the boys. Spent literally from 8 p.m. to midnight just in worship, in a house of worship. So, not a bad day whatsoever. It didn't go as planned because I didn't get to do my personal, interests the way I would have liked. But, that's what a blessing that is, to say that I got to do something amazing. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, though. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to work out tonight. I hate, that I'm essentially making an excuse, but we're gonna find a way to make it up. It's been a running theme. This is the least amount. Let me rephrase. This is the most workouts I've skipped or I've missed since I started working out at the age of like 15, 16. So, but that's just life now. Now that I'm actually working, and I got a lot of responsibilities. it's really hard to balance all that. So, I don't know. Looks like we're finding a way to get it done. Did not plan on doing this. 12:52, almost 1 a.m. We're gonna try and do something. I don't know how much we're gonna get done. Mostly probably upper body, but I could not do this. I mean, I had already told myself I was going to. So even after this long day, we're gonna get some work done. So yeah. Just got done with the lift. I'm literally just chilling in a parking lot right now, just because it has good lighting. And it's super nice out. It's like high 50s, maybe even the 60s. Calm little breeze, so I'm just kind of taking it all in, man. I'm very thankful for myself for pushing through and doing that lift, even though I really didn't want to. Just the reality is, like a lot of people my age, it's Friday night. I'm not judging, but it's just the reality. A lot of people are going out to the bars or the clubs or whatever, and they're having fun for a little bit, but then they're gonna regret it, you know, in the morning. Today, basically, it's 2 a.m. now. Wow. And you know, me, like I said, I had spent most of this night in a house of worship, and then I did a workout that was pretty tough for me. It wasn't a tough workout, I was just exhausted from the long day. Like I've been up for 18 hours now, even more, 20 hours basically. So I woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday, so I can't be anything but grateful, man. Grateful in submission to one God. I'm trying so very hard to make this Ramadan good, and it has been. I'm so thankful for it. It might be my best Ramadan yet, and I haven't felt it. In the lecture that I had heard after prayer tonight, thought away, he had talked about how like some people, you know, they're in chase of this feeling, and when they feel like they don't feel that good feeling of worship or faith or spirituality, they feel like they're doing something wrong. Oftentimes that's not the case, and it's just your mind playing trick on you, and in reality you're actually in a super good spot. And that was very reassuring, because I've been chasing this high of Ramadan 2025. Last year's Ramadan was super good for me. I had a lot more time on my hands, so I was able to work on my iman, my faith, a lot better, and really indulge myself in it. And I got to have fun with it. Whereas this year, just kind of, again, battling the sickness, you know, for those first few weeks, trying to juggle that with, you know, working full time now, especially being in season. Like I'm essentially working over 50 hours a week, trying to balance all that on top of, you know, personal pursuits. Okay. Trying to balance all that on top of personal pursuits and still live a virtuous life and have fun with it and be connected with God. It's been a struggle for me, and it almost seems tedious and kind of like a chore for me sometimes. And I've felt off this Ramadan. Like I've been trying so hard to rekindle that fire, because I tell you, last Ramadan like that, my prayers were on point. My fasting felt amazing, and I've been trying to chase that high. I've been trying to chase that feeling. And all I can ask at this point is that these last 13 days, whatever, that Allah, you know, have mercy, grant me mercy, forgiveness, and guidance, and that this Ramadan is better than what I think it is. Because, you know, right now I feel like it hasn't been good, but I know deep down inside that it has. And it's just, you know, when I was out with the boys earlier, I was telling them, like, I was literally having this same conversation with them. I'm like, I'm trying to get that feeling back. I don't know what's off about this Ramadan. And Haris, one of the homies, he goes, bro, we're working now, we're adults. It's gonna be difficult, and he's so right. It's definitely different. I knew it was going to be, and I thought I was prepared, and I think I am. It's still catching me a little off guard, you know. So again, I'm not complaining. I am super grateful. Today I got a lot done, and I could not ask, you know, God for any more. An exhausting but very, very fulfilling day. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. We're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep making this the best Ramadan yet. All right. Okay, didn't go to the food distribution like I had planned. I had already kind of said that last night. I was hoping I could maybe come through last second, but I didn't. But we're heading to an iftar now. Actually, we're running late. It's about 40 minutes away. And iftar comes in about 40 minutes, so we gotta get going. I keep wearing these hats lately because I'm low-key super self-conscious about how musty or raggedy my hair looks these days. Still down to do a marathon this summer? Just raw dog. Something like Wisconsin. 0 barrier of entry. You got a name, you're in.
I don't got a name. They don't know me, son.
They will know you, son. This is probably the hardest ab workout or ab exercise.
I'm not even gonna try it.
At the same time, bro, I be thinking these days, I don't know how much longer the world got.
It's like fun between like going into now,
Yeah. It's gonna be a guy who looks like he's performing miracles, but it's just God allowing him to do that as a test. But you know he's not Jesus because he has a messed up eye. So he's gonna be deceiving a lot of people, performing all these miracles, right? Like he'll bring people back from the dead. And people are, oh yeah, like he's divine. So people from all faiths will fall for it. Remember that vine of like some kid in the kitchen with his dad?
It's like closing it open.
Yeah.
I know that's been so much like they figure it out on their own.
All right, toy drive earlier was dope. Just got all my grad school work done. Now we're heading to another iftar. Probably not gonna stay the whole time because I don't want to go to Tarawih. But yeah, man, today's been a really good day. It's sunny out. It's like 50, pretty warm, and got most of everything I wanted to get done. I got good sleep too, so really can't complain. But I gotta head out now just because I'm running a little late. It's been a theme a lot lately, just with trying to get everything done well too. So, all right, we're on the move again. It's beautiful out. The crazy thing is, this dang Chicago weather, it's gonna be probably like low 20s at some point this week. It's right now, like I said, it's mid 50s, sunny. I'm literally only out here in a crew neck, and it's gonna change. Gonna be entering the last 10 days of Ramadan soon, so slowly but surely this whole thing is gonna come to an end. I'll finally be able to actually groom my face and head. And just like that, it is March 20th and it is Eid. So right now it's currently 8:51 in the morning. I'm driving over to Toyota Park in Tinley Park. I know it's called SeatGeek Stadium. I'm not calling it that, all right? It's Toyota Park. It's where the Chicago Fire play, or used to play. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they still play there. I'm super excited. I haven't been this excited for Eid in a while. I think I've gotten a lot better excitement in my faith and a lot more grounded in it. Like, there have been multiple Eids the past few years where I just treated it like a regular day. Which is a shame too, because there's not like a whole lot of days in Islam that we're given to just truly celebrate, which isn't a bad thing. The whole point of our religion is to submit to God, so it's not a whole lot of, hey, celebrate for this, celebrate for that, or whatever. So you literally get two big celebrations, Eid and Eid. They've been doing this prayer for a while, I believe, at least when the weather's been good, and alhamdulillah, it's going to be like 60 today. Starts at 10:30, we're going to get there around 9:30, so hopefully we should be good with parking and everything. I'm hoping there's at least 1,000 people there. I'm hoping it's a very big prayer. You don't get a whole lot of that in America. I've yet to have the opportunity to do Hajj or Umrah, and I hope to do so inshallah someday. If those of you don't know, it's the big pilgrimage to in Mecca. I haven't been to a very big prayer in years, in well over a decade at this point, since, you know, I used to live in Egypt and Saudi Arabia, and like I vividly remember those Eids, those big Eid Salahs we do in like a field or whatever, and there had to have been hundreds, maybe over 1,000 people at some of those prayers, man, and it was good times. I didn't realize it at the time. Well, I did. I was enjoying it. I more so look forward to getting presents and stuff for Eid, but now I'm looking to just celebrate in the glory of God, you know, in submission to one God, Allah, with a bunch of people. So I'm very excited, and it should be a good time. I still gotta work later. We actually have our conference championship meet for track and field. So finding a balance. So there's gonna be some celebration for Eid today, but then also gotta lock back in with the team and, you know, do my part as a coach.
I will never forget the beautiful night of Laylatul Qadr, when we had more than 4,000 people gathered in the masjid, spending all the night and giving for.
So we're done with Salah. I'm curious as to see how long it's going to take us to get out of here. Like, as you can see, there's over 1,000 people here. And it's just like I expected. It was a great experience, alhamdulillah. I just got to figure out what I want to do now. Got a lot of stuff to get done today too, to be honest. So I do also have to get my oil changed at 2:30 back home. So we're going to figure it out, but we're just enjoying the present right now. So again, alhamdulillah, one of, if not my favorite Eid prayers, Eid gatherings, since I've been in the US for 13 years now. 14 years now, actually. Approaching on 14. But I will say, like, I even got a little teary-eyed at one point during before prayer even started. Like, I'm pretty much here by myself. Like, I'm assuming there are people here that I know from a distant time ago. But I didn't have any family that I came here with, no friends or anything. And I'm not complaining. Alhamdulillah, I'm in good health. This Ramadan, like I said, was a challenge, but we got through it. But I don't know. Because of this magnitude of a gathering, like I said, it was reminding me of, you know, back when I was living in Egypt and Saudi Arabia when the fam was still together. So me, my two sisters, mom, dad. Now the dichotomy of that, you know, this being my first big Eid gathering since then, and it's just me. And again, it's not sad necessarily. It's more so bittersweet. You know, I'm thankful to have been out here and experienced this and be around all these Muslims. But yeah, like, as you just look around, there are big families. Muslim, non-Muslim, I think Arabs, Indians, Pakistanis, pretty much people who hang around the Mediterranean. They do a very good job of retaining family relationships really well. And it's just something the West doesn't do as well. So, and maybe it's not a fair comparison because it is, you know, one of, if not our biggest, it is our biggest holiday in Islam. So it's much easier to get your whole family together. But man, I'm just kind of chilling because I already know getting out this parking lot's gonna be a pain. So I'm just kind of sitting and reflecting. A lot of people just watching, you know, people be happy, and you know, it's a celebration. But now we'll celebrate today. We'll enjoy it as much as possible, and then we have the track meet later. But then for the next week, we're actually gonna be fasting starting again tomorrow. Tomorrow, my intention is to make up my one missed day of fasting when I was just super sick and I had to get up super early. And then we're gonna do 6 days of Shawwal. I hear they're pretty tough, especially after you've gone through Ramadan and you feel like, oh, you know, you're good now. Some people say it's tough. I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear, see how it goes. But inshallah, like I plan on making these full 6 days. Well, 7 now, 1 week in total, because I have 1 day to make up. So, but alhamdulillah. So Eid Mubarak to those who celebrate. Even if you don't celebrate, Eid Mubarak. If you have friends who are Muslim, you know, go out and celebrate with them if they ask. It's gonna be a good time, you know. You'll eat some good food. You'll be surrounded by love. So, yeah, Eid Mubarak, y'all. Finally got that cut and shave. I'm about to get a run in. It's 65 degrees and sunny this lovely Saturday morning. So, we're by Lake Michigan as well. So I'm probably gonna chill by the water for a bit. I don't know how long this run is gonna be. I'm still fasting. Celebrated Eid yesterday, so that was nice. But I don't know how long it's gonna be. Could be 3 miles, could be 5, could be 10. It's gonna be slow. Like, this is gonna be the easiest of easy runs. And I'll meet you guys by the water. So yeah. So I only did 1 minute. Could I have done the full 3 minutes? Maybe. But I was struggling. It's one thing that the water's already cold, but then the waves were just, it was a different element to the function. So it made it a little bit more difficult. Just, you know, that cold water, just crash it in and out. All right. Call me a wimp or whatever, but something's better than nothing. Because again, as I was walking over, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do this at all. So I at least got something in, and we'll probably work up to it. I do think cold plunges are a little bit overrated in my opinion. But yeah. So I'm just chilling. Thankfully I'm not freezing to death, so yeah, life's good. Just gonna chill here for a bit, maybe read a book, and then we actually gotta head back to the crib because we gotta break fast within the next hour. So yeah. Little weird side note. You see this big field behind me, okay? I like it when us humans are able to just let that be and not feel the need to put anything stupid on it. Any weird structures or parades or whatever it might be, parks, parking lots. We just leave it be and let it be part of the scenery. So it's March 27th. It's the final day. It's 6:41 p.m. We break fast around 7:10. So I'm going out with the homie right now he's fasting with me too. So we're gonna pick up some food, go to the mosque, break fast, pray, eat our food a bit, and then head back in for a lecture. It's bittersweet, man. Like, I pretty much had forgotten that it wasn't Ramadan anymore. Like, I got home from work and I see my mom eating. I'm like, what are you doing? Or I was about to say, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, it's not Ramadan anymore. You're fasting on your own. So definitely month, these last 36 days, they flew by, man, and alhamdulillah. And just like that, we're back at the start of the video. We're at least where I was at the start of the video. I'm not gonna lie, like I alluded to multiple times throughout this video, for a large portion of this Ramadan, I was struggling. All right, I was sick. I was very stressed. I was sleep deprived. In my personal journal, I had written multiple times early on in the month of Ramadan that, like, I feel like I'm underperforming in almost every aspect of my life, as a teacher, as a coach, as a student, because I'm also in grad school, as a friend, I was trying to, disperse everything in multiple directions that I wasn't able to, like, master one thing. It's kind of like that saying, jack of all trades, master of none. And I had so much going on that I felt like I wasn't doing enough in any area of my life. And man, as the month progressed, and especially those like last 10 nights, for those of you who know, those last 10 nights, they're super holy. And I at least think I gave it my all. Could I have done a little bit more? Of course, you could always do more, but I truly did make the intention to try and make those last 10 days as beautiful and as holy as possible relative to my previous Ramadans. So Ramadan 2025 was, even looking back, Ramadan 2025 and 2026 were super different, right? 2025 I had a lot less going on in my life, so I had more fun. This one, like I said, was super challenging, but I think I came away with a lot more from it. There were times early on in Ramadan where I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted to get to the end. And now we're here a little past Ramadan, and I miss it. I think that's what makes this Ramadan truly my best Ramadan so far, is I've never had this feeling after where I miss it so much. Like, I miss the late night prayers, the tarawihs. I miss iftars. I miss being around just Islamic culture and lectures and talks. And yeah, I'm doing my best to still keep that going, but it's a little different during Ramadan. And then just to top it off with that Eid prayer, it was something else. And what's quite interesting is, if you had noticed the last few clips, it didn't end up as great as I wanted it to be. I was planning like this big, like, Cinderella ending to it all. So after Ramadan ended, there's this month called Shawwal, where it's highly encouraged to fast an additional 6 days, which would total you to about 36 days. And each day is worth 10 days within those 36 days. So you do 36 times 10, that's 360 days, which is pretty much a full year. It's a full year on a lunar calendar. So that's the equivalent of fasting an entire year, right? And that I did that for the first time. And man, those last 6 days, they weren't challenging, but they felt super long. Like, they felt longer than the first half of Ramadan. Maybe it's because the days were getting later, I don't know. But anyway, on that last night, it was a Friday, where those last clips were from, where I was hanging out with the homie Ismail. I had like this big dream of how I was gonna end Ramadan. Right? I was late. I was late to get the food, and then we were late to prayer, and then we were late to the lecture, and I was a little sad that night. I'm not gonna lie. I ended up working out late at night, and I got a little bit teary-eyed for two reasons. I was sad that Ramadan was over, and I was sad that I didn't get this perfect ending that I was looking for. And the reality is, I think that made it even more beautiful. Maybe that's just my cope or my perception of it, but I think that's a healthy way to approach it. I say it's beautiful because life's not meant to be perfect. All right, your deen, your faith, your practice, your way of life in Islam or any other religion, it's not meant to be perfect. We strive to be perfect in every sense possible. But it's never going to happen. You're going to slip up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to sin. And it's all about how you figure your way out, how you figure yourself back to the path, if that makes sense. Once you fall off the path, you're going to stumble. We all stumble in life sometimes. But it's about what we do to get back up on our feet. And I'm not going to lie, like once Ramadan ended, I was good for a few days. And then after that, like I stopped watching as many Islamic videos. I stopped reading as much. Swearing more, okay? And now as I'm reflecting on it, it's giving me a time to just kind of like dial back. And you know, I know a lot of people experience this after Ramadan, like they can attribute it to whatever, their nafs, their desires. Some might attribute it to shaitan, the devil, and say, hey, like he's back out and he's taunting me and he's getting me back into my treacherous ways. And maybe all that's true. But at the same time, you can't let that tear down everything you just built during the month of Ramadan, right? You went through a lot. And you made it through, and you did it with the purest of intentions possible. Keep having to remind myself to not let that tear that down. All right, this was by far my best Ramadan. I look forward to the next one, inshallah, and I hope I can make. I hope that I firstly, live long enough to see it, and then I hope I can make it even better. And I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to keep the deen going, as I like to say, and not letting myself fall back into treacherous habits. And really trying to be mindful of Allah each and every day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I shut my eyes at night. And I think that's the best we can all do, right? So if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you so very much. Whatever religion you are, whether you're Muslim, Christian, whatever it be, Buddhist, I don't know. I hope you got some insight on what it is to experience Ramadan as an adult working and all that good stuff. And I hope you keep the conversations going, talking to others of different faith. It's a beautiful thing. At the time of recording this, actually, me and my good friend Spinelli, maybe he's watching this, we're trying to actually come up with a interfaith business, and I'm super excited for that. So stay tuned for that, because there's going to be a lot of stuff for that coming out during the summer and in the coming months. So I appreciate you guys. Eid Mubarak. We're not too far away from that, right? Have a blessed Lent for those of you who are wrapping those up within the next few days, actually. So again, appreciate you guys. Peace be with you, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.